Well, another day, another story. As investigators and interested members of the public have started to tear apart the credibility of Dr. Susan Ford, her charges against Kavanaugh are falling apart. And that's all over the place. She's being improved as a liar, and in many instances, and it's probably well known, there's no need for amateur brain surgeon to rehearse all of that here. It's all over the internet. But what's funny now is the New York Times has a big expose on the Trump family and the money his family made, and their attempts to keep the money away from the IRS. Now, I don't see how the New York Times thinks that this is going to somehow cause the voters for Trump to go, oh, he hid money from the IRS successfully and legally? What a horrible man. No, the average voter is not in favor of the IRS. They don't want it to take more of Trump's money, nor do they want it to take more of their money. But this is the mentality of the collectivists, the commies, the communist. So ABS has been watching MSNBC, and NBC is just an acronym for nothing but commies. And their cable show is funny to watch because these people are so out of touch with reality and the American voter. In any event, what's fun to look at is this part coming up here with a gentleman for the New York Times who helped write the story about the Trump tax situation, describes Trump's legally defeating the IRS, not keeping their money away from the IRS. He describes the Trump family as trying to clutch their money away from the IRS. So for this guy writing for the New York Times, he thinks the IRS, the government, really has a moral claim on the money. And even if you can keep the money from them legally, you're really clutching the money away from the IRS. It's quite amazing. Just listen to this.
Give you the last word. This is your amazing reporting. What do you hope happens?
I guess that you would just hope that there's a little more reality infused into the story of Donald Trump, and when people want to make a decision about him and who he is, they can look at his accomplishments through like the appropriate prism of what really happened there, and also the degree to which he really went out of his way to set up ways to avoid taxes, to claw his father's wealth away from him.